Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I want to talk about an image. I want to talk about an image that even myself was fooled into believing that it was a true image. And here is the image that I'm referring to. This is not the Mashiach. This is not the Mashiach. There is no pictures in past times showing what the Mashiach looked like. There are no pictures, no images, nothing carved in stone, no Egyptian hieroglyphs, nothing. There is no pictures in past times and to the present time that shows an absolute picture or image of the Mashiach. This image has been given to us to worship and to commit idolatry. Now in Scripture, there is a description of the Mashiach. There is a description of the Mashiach. Now that's in Scripture, but we don't have any images, just a description. The whole world has been fooled by this image. A strong delusion, a very strong delusion. And I myself was one that was trapped and snared by this image. Baptists, Protestants, Catholics, Jehovah's Witnesses, so on and so on. They all worship this image, which is idolatry. It's idol worship. One of the things in the 10 Commandments that we were told and commanded not to do. So let's see what idolatry means.
Idolatry is the worship of a cult image or idol, as though it were God. In Abrahamic religions, namely Judaism, Samaritanism, Christianity, the Baha'i faith, and Islam, idolatry connotes the worship of something or someone other than the Abrahamic God, as if it were God.
So there you have it. It is no doubt that that definition applies to this image. Anyone that has a high school education can clearly see and understand that that definition applies to this image. It doesn't take anyone with a college degree to understand that. The world has accepted this image. And there's a verse in Scripture that I found very interesting. And it explains how people would accept this image, but they will not accept the real Mashiach. I'll share that verse with you right now. This is the verse that I'm referring to. This is YAHUAH HaMashiach talking to the Pharisees and the scribes. And he told them that he came in his Father's name and they will not receive him. And this is what I found very interesting. Then he goes on to say, if another shall come in his own name, him you will receive. And so the one that is called Jesus, everyone has accepted him. All the different people of the world, there are some people that accepted Jesus that was presented to us by the Catholic Church. The image and the name, the roots of it comes from the Catholic Church. They're the ones that promoted this image and the word and the name Jesus. And I find it very interesting that this verse says, if another shall come in his own name, him you will receive. Now, how many people in the world has received Jesus, the name, and the image? There's a lot. There's a lot of people who has received this image and accepted the name. When in the original text of Scripture, it was changed from YAHUAH to Jesus. In Greek and Latin, they changed it to Jesus and Jesus, if I'm pronouncing that right. Jesus and Jesus in Greek and Latin. And the one thing I do know is that a name does not have to be translated. Names don't have to be translated. If I pack up and move to Africa, my name will still be Stephen. And that's what they'll call me over there, Stephen. They won't call me Stephen in their language. If I pack up from Africa and move to Russia, my name will still be Stephen. They will call me Stephen. They won't change my name to Russian. I can pack up from Russia and move to Italy, Spain, South America, Canada, anywhere in the earth, and my name will stay the same. It will not change, no matter what culture that I move and join. So why did the name YAHUAH, which is clearly what Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob would have called him in their language? And not to mention, to mention YAHUAH, HaMashiach, the Messiah, is a part of the tribe of Judah. We know that Judah is one of the tribes of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. What language did they speak? Who was given charge of keeping the commandments the children of Israel. Who did YAHUAH, our Elohim, give the 10 Commandments to? Moses, on the mountaintop. He gave it to Moses. Moses was Ephraim. Ephraim means Hebrew. So this is where all of the translations come from. They come from the Hebrews. So Yahusha said he came in his father's name. So the father's name is Yahuwah. The son name is Yahusha. He came in his father's name. He inherited his father's name. Yah is in both names. Just like when a father have a son, the son receives the father's last name. That's just the way it is. The son would inherit the father's name. And Jesus, I challenge anyone to answer this question. Look in your scriptures and tell me what the father's name is. If he came, well, no, he did say he came in his father's name. Find it in scripture where the father's name is, and you won't be able to find it. You'll find God, you'll find Lord, you'll even find Jehovah. You'll find I am that I am. You'll find all that, but you won't find the name. And all those names, all those words that I just mentioned, they're not even names. They're titles. They're statements. I am that I am is a statement. Telling someone I am that I am is a statement. So I challenge anyone. Find the name of YAHUAH, our Elohim, in the New Version Bibles. You won't be able to find it because they changed it on purpose to mislead the people. So the name of the creator of the heavens and the earth will be forgotten through the passage of time. And there's only one person who would want to discredit the name of YAHUAH, our Elohim, and Yahusha, the son. Satan. Satan has provided a stumbling block. And people will fight tooth and nail over the name Jesus because of the brainwashing that we have received throughout time. With that being said, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.